Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to be telling you about my experience with a Loctician. This video is not to bash anyone's company. They hustle, what they got going on. And that's exactly why I won't be posting the name of the place that I went to go get my locks done. That's just not what we're doing. It was a rainy afternoon. It really was raining that day. But a few days before I scheduled my appointment with them, I was like, I need to get my hair retwisted. That's not trying to do the retwist myself. And that's pretty much when I was trying to get my parts a little bit more even. So I was like, let me go to a professional, somebody that knows what they're doing. Because I can say I'm a professional all day, which I am, but I got to keep learning, you know? So boom, I went to go to the Loctician. My appointment, I schedule everything early. If I can get in there at 7 a.m., I would get in there at 7 a.m. because I'm up. So I want to get my hair done early. So the earliest appointment they had was 10 o'clock. Yeah, 10 a.m. was the earliest appointment. And I was like, okay, that's cool. It's the weekend. Like, why anybody want to be working anyway? So I was like, okay, 10 a.m., that's fine. Schedule my appointment. I got there around 9:45, child, because you know, to be early is to be on time. So I was early, 15 minutes early. 9:45, actually 9:40, I'm sitting out there. 9:40, I'm sitting out there. Mind you, it's raining. So I'm like, okay, I already know somebody gonna be late because it's raining. That's everybody's excuse in Georgia to be late, is because it's raining. Y'all act like y'all know how to drive in the rain. I don't know how to drive in the rain, so that's why I leave early on rainy days, because I know it's gonna take me a little bit to get there. I'm there 9:40. 10 o'clock rolls around. I'm like, okay, the building was still closed. Like, I'm the only one sitting in the parking lot at this point. 10 o'clock. 10:05 comes around. A car pulls up, so I'm taking my seatbelt off, girl. I'm thinking I'm finna get my hair done. The person in the car does not get out the car, so I'm like, okay, what's up with my appointment? So I called the owner, and he's like, oh, I'm running behind. Okay, I understand it's raining. You could have sent me a text message or something. Like, I understand, let me know when you get here. Yeah, I'll be there in about 10 minutes. Okay. 10:20 rolls around. There's somebody else that pulls up. So I'm like, okay, this them. I'm gonna get my hair done. And it wasn't him. So I'm like, okay. But it was somebody that had a key. So I was like, okay, cool. They got a key. Let me go inside. Give her about 2 minutes, because, you know, I'm not about to be rushing somebody. She just got there. So I'm like, okay, she need to unlock the door. She may need to put her bags down. I'm going to get down some time to get the ambiance right. You know, it's a hair salon. So I go in there. It don't smell good. Like, it smells like somebody been smoking 10 packs of cigarettes in there. So I'm like, instantly, I'm like, why did I schedule this appointment? It smelled like 10 packs of cigarettes in there. And I'm like, dang, I scheduled to get my hair washed. My hair about to smell like cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't want to smell like cigarettes. Nothing against nobody that's, never mind. Everything against people that smoke cigarettes, because. So anyway, I go in there, smell like cigarettes. I'm like, the lady's like, hey, you got an appointment? I was like, yeah, I was scheduled for 10. That was me throwing my little shade. I was like, yeah, I was scheduled for 10. With so-and-so. I'm gonna call him Jacob, because John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. It's like, oh, okay, he running a little bit behind. I was like, yeah, he told me. She's like, okay, well, just sit there. Child, I sit down. I start scoping out the place. You know, you got to do your little scan. And I was like, oh, but it was just dirty. Like, the floor, you could tell the floors wasn't swept. I don't know if they just didn't sweep the night before, or if sweeping is just not something that's in their end of day routine. The floor was not swept. It smelled like cigarettes. There was a waterfall, a little water fixture, and it had like rust. I shouldn't be this particular, but I am. And I blame my mama. I blame her. This is all her fault that I'm like this, because a lot of people ain't like this. So yeah, it was a little ring around the little water fountain thing that they had. And then it was like a little cute little section where they were like selling things like little log jewelry and hair oils and things of such, child. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get them a bit of benefit. I'm gonna get on a benefit. And I hear the lady get a phone call, so I'm like, I already know that's him. So I can hear him loud on the phone talking about some yeah, somebody's there, Nakaya. Mind you, I told him my name the day before, because he had called me, I think. Yeah, he had called me to confirm the appointment. I told him how to say my name. I don't like when people say my name wrong, but this is his first time meeting me or attempting to meet me, and I'm okay with people getting my name wrong the first time. But after I tell you one too many times how to say my name. So he was like, yeah, she was scheduled. Can you go ahead and start washing her hair? So the lady, she was like, okay, yeah, I got her. Then they started complaining about him after he got off the phone. It was like, he always late. He always doing this and that and this and that. The lady's like, okay, let me take you over to the bowl to wash your hair. I'm like, okay, cool. Because I'm ready to get my hair cleaned, at least at this point. So she takes me to the bowl to wash my hair. The water was freezing. I'm talking about cold, like cold. So I'm like, okay. She was letting it warm up. At least I thought she was letting it warm up. And it was a good little minute before that water got hot. So I get under the, she started rinsing my hair out. The water was still cold. I was like, yeah, it's a little cold. Can you warm it up? She was like, yeah, it take a minute to warm up. I'm like, okay, it's been a minute. It's been a good minute now. It should be warm. It should be a little bit warm at least. We get to the shampooing part. She pulls out this shampoo bottle. I kid you not, it was a little bit of shampoo in there. I'm talking about she's shaking it, trying to get the shampoo out type of shampoo. I'm like, dang, what y'all do the night before? Like the people before didn't replenish the shampoo? She using the last of the shampoo on me. So she's shaking the bottle, girl. She's shaking it, child. Finally got some shampoo out. And I was like, ooh, it was smelling good. I was like, what kind of shampoo is this? You know, you got to write the stuff down so you can buy it on your own. I was like, oh, what kind of shampoo is that? She was like, she told me what kind it was. I can't remember, child. So now we get to her about to dry my hair. Tell me why. She pulled out a big black trash bag of towels. When I heard her look in that trash bag, I was like, what's she about to do? She grabs a towel out of the trash bag, and I kid you not, the towel had no movement in it. It was dry and hard. I didn't think it was a real towel. That's how old that towel was. And she wrapped my hair in that towel, and I instantly got a whiff of old. And I was like, my hair about to smell old. I just got it washed. When she pulled that towel out and wrapped my hair in it, I was about to cry. I'm a very emotional being. I'm a Cancer. I'm a cry. I'm gonna cry when I'm happy. I'm gonna cry when I'm mad. I'm gonna cry when I'm sad. It was a combination of mad and sad. I felt defeated. Why did I have to go through this? Why me? I started questioning everything, my existence. Is this really happening? Is this real? How can I move past this? At this point, I'm like, well, we halfway through the hairstyle. I done got my hair washed. Now all she gotta do is retwist it. By the time she done washing my hair, Jacob is here. So I'm like, okay, he about to retwist my hair up. He's like, oh, hey Nakaya, how you doing? I was like, I'm good with this old towel on my head. I'm good. How you doing? He's like, I'm good. I'm just about to I'm about to start on somebody's hair, so I'm gonna let her retwist you. I scheduled the appointment with you. I scheduled the appointment with you. Why she gotta retwist my hair? It's whatever. While she's getting me ready to retwist my hair, I see two other people come in, and they both said the same thing, that they were scheduled with Jacob for the same time that I was scheduled. So when they got there and they seen that somebody else was about to get their hair retwisted by him, they looking like, one lady even said, why would you schedule us at the same time? I'm like, yeah, why would you schedule? Y'all don't even know that it was 4 of us scheduled at the same time with him. So I'm like, if you weren't gonna be able to do our hair, you should have just had us able to go ahead and schedule it with Miss Lady, because she clearly didn't have anybody scheduled if she was able to take me. So child, she moisturizing my hair. Whatever she sprayed on it, it smelled really good. It didn't feel like there was anything in my hair. I think it was like some kind of spray oil. I think that's all that she retwisted my hair with gel too. I don't know what kind of gel it was, but yeah, I can't remember what kind of gel she retwisted my hair with, but I know she did some kind of spray oil. And I don't think it was that Jamaican mango and lime, because it smelled different. And it didn't smell that as good as the Jamaican mango and lime that I use now. So she sprayed my hair, and she puts the gel on her hand so she can go ahead and start retwisting. And Jacob comes over, and he's like, okay, make sure you doing this, like you twist our hair this way. And he was just giving a lot of instructions, and I'm like, you got time to give instructions? You got time to do my hair? A lot of critiques and criticism on how to do a retwist, and you couldn't even show up on time. She gets to the top of my hair, and the vibes were cool until she gets to the top of my hair. She's like, oh yeah, I can tell you you did this yourself now, because the top is much thicker. And I'm like, yeah. At this point, my hair wasn't like fully twisted or fully locked, so she was able, to clean it up. And I was like, yeah, if you could just clean it up, make my parts a little bit more even, then that'll be great. So she's doing all that, and pretty much after that, it was just like, it was more of a transaction. Like, I guess these new stylists, they don't want to be too personable anytime, but once she got up here, once she got like to this part of my hair, to the crown of my hair, it was pretty much a transaction after that. She was just like, all right. Like, she stopped talking to me, which I'm not about to beg nobody to talk to me. I'm not, because I'm paying you to do a service. So she finished my hair. She had me sit under the dryer. That dryer was so hot. It was so hot. Like, I've sat under some hot dryers before, but that one was given very much, it's about to catch on fire. And I didn't want my hair to catch on fire. I just got it retwisted. Like, dang, can I keep my hair for a few hours before it catch on fire? But yeah, she set me under that dryer for like a good 45 minutes. Mind you, my hair was much shorter than it is now. I know my hair is thick, but it ain't take that long to dry. It don't take that long, especially if you ain't really using no moisturizer. Like, my hair will dry fast. So she set me under that dryer. She kept coming in over there to check. The third time that she came over there, I was like, okay, yeah, it's hot. Can you take the clips out now? And she's like, yeah, come back up. Like, I had to go back over there to sit down. She took the clips out, sat me back under the dryer, because apparently the top of my hair wasn't dry. So I was like, okay, whatever. At least the clips is out. It's not burning my scalp no more. When she comes back over there to check the top of my hair, she checks it, and then she's like, oh, this my cash app, just pay me personally. I'm like, why you whispering? Like, why you whispering? She like, yeah, just send the money to me personally. And I was like, okay. So I paid her, and she was like, you gonna tip? You gonna tip? I always tip. You didn't have to ask me that. I'm not sure if they just used to people running off and not tipping them, but I always tip. I bring cash to tip. And the fact that you asked me if I'm going to tip make me not want to tip. But I'm still going to tip. But don't ask me if I'm a tip. You feel me? I'm like, yeah, I got cash. And she's like, okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take it now. You go ahead and take it now. I'm still sitting under the dryer. I'm going to give you your money. I'm not going to run out. It's raining. I'm going to slip and fall if I run. So y'all, just gave her $10 tip because it would have been more, but she was giving weird vibes at that point. So I was like, okay, whatever. I give her the money and she's like, all right, thank you. I'm still sitting under the dryer. So at this point, I'm like, okay, she didn't come check on me again. I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna leave because I think it's time for me to leave. I think this is my exit. So I'm gonna head on out. So I get up to leave and she's like, oh, you leaving already? We not friends? Like, yeah, I'm leaving. I got things to do, honey. Y'all already got me an hour late on what I needed to do because Jacob was late and then didn't even do my hair. But yeah, girl, I love. They gave me a card too. They're like, oh, if you come back this amount of times, then you get this, and that. I was like, yeah, thank you. I made my way right onto that car, honey. You do not have to worry about me. Y'all won't see me again. That concludes this video on my Loctician experience. Make sure that you do your research and you read reviews before you go out to these places and these people, because these people, it's crazy, child. They over here using 10-year-old towels to dry folks' hair. But I digress. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.